Trees were ripped down out of their roots without a permit. Wetlands were destroyed without a permit. We lost a lot of the residents lost half their water pressure, including myself. Like I said before, you can't take a shower and run the washer. Some people have black water coming out of their faucets. Some people on the other side have no water. The drainage ditch is blocked with chips still. The people on Oak Street have 2 feet of water standing in their backyards, and the people behind on 51st have water in their backyards. That hasn't been addressed.
You know, being a good neighbor and abiding by the laws that are in place. You know, the idea that a general contractor who does work in INDOT and federal projects doesn't understand, you know, the Clean Water Act and the implications that clear cutting a bunch of trees will have on the property and the law of the state of Indiana and the federal laws that we have to abide by. It doesn't, you know, and no pun intended, it doesn't hold water. Somebody over there either knew or should have known what they were doing. And that's not only not being a good neighbor, it's not abiding by the law. However, this board and our surveyor are also faced with laws, and 2 wrongs don't make a right. As much as I know in my heart what I'd like to do, I also know in my mind what the law allows. And the law allows that an applicant for a crossing, as long as they provide all the necessary items to our drainage board, to our consultant, the law doesn't allow us to do anything but approve. And we can put conditions, which we certainly have, and we certainly will make sure that they are on there. And we as individuals, drainage board here, residents, representatives, good neighbors, business people in Lake County, can ensure and do our best to ensure that the provisions of the Clean Water Act and the other provisions of IDEM and Army Corps are met. And that's not a lot to ask, because if this facility were next to Mr. Schuster's house, he would expect it, and we should expect nothing less for being in Calumet Township. Having said that, I would like to ask the surveyor to make sure that there's a condition in there on the approval of both IDEM and the Army Corps of Engineers. That's part of the approval.
That's correct, Mr. Quinn. That's in our letter, and that's absolutely our position as well.
Okay. And I would make a motion to approve the applicant's application. And leave it to the board to just, you know, comment if they would.